What's up, Taurus? It's Amelia at 143 Tarot. This is going to be your end of January monthly reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. We got some really cool stuff coming up. So we started a TikTok this week, so make sure you check that out. That'll be in the description box below. Also, if you're looking for a personal reading, DM me on Instagram or email me, which will all be, everything I talk about will be in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. Ooh, goodness. What else do we need to know? Yeah, we do like cool pick-a cards and giveaways and, you know, monthly questions and all sorts of things over on the Instagram. So if you're into that, go ahead and check it out. We greatly appreciate it. And if you'd like to make a donation to Cash App or PayPal, that will be in the description box below. All right. Also, last thing is all the energies here could be vice versa. And we'll take that one because it flew. All right, let's get started, Taurus. Okay, alien, accept that you are an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon. And I have to say this about Taurus. I talk about this in other videos, but my brother and his girlfriend live next door to me, and they're both Taurians, and they are just like phenomenally awesome, like so much fun and so genuine and unique, and they stay home all day, and I don't know, they're just amazing. So, all right, tell me about Taurus. Naked, dare to bear all. You know, sometimes people are going to hate on you for being your unique self, but be your unique self without apology because you're a badass. Right. So, and then cell phone, polish your communication skills. So in being yourself, make sure that you're not, you know, demeaning other people and things like that. You know, this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. You know, maybe they're hating on you for just being who you are or vice versa, but it's saying just kind of like chill out on it and just, you know, try to see things from a different perspective. So let's roll into, let's clarify, alien. Accept that you're an unrepeatable, spectacular phenomenon for my Taurians for the end, mid to end of January 2021. Tell me about that. Ace of Cups, nice. Ooh, maybe not, hold on. Okay, so we have, sorry if you're hearing like weird like crunching, my puppy's chewing on like one of those Kong toys in the background. Okay, so Ace of Cups. So maybe there was like a love situation that you had in the past, and it's finally with the Three of Swords, like it's coming to an end, and this has been a really, really painful process. And like, for example, like maybe you're going through a divorce, and this is just an example, or you're splitting up or whatever the case may be, and you know, with the Three of Swords, it's like it's been very heartbreaking. Maybe you've been together 20 years, 30 years, whatever the case may be, maybe even less than that. And you just live together. But with the Two of Pentacles, it's like you've been juggling maybe the ending of this situation with the beginning of another situation. And it's just become kind of like overwhelming for you. You know, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and it's like, well, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just like giving like maybe a small piece of myself to this older situation to figure out how to move forward and make sure I'm not, you know, maybe leaving my kids in the dust, leaving my house, you know, my family, whatever. And you've done a lot of overthinking about this. And, you know, I think with the Seven of Cups here, it's like you have a lot of options that you've explored in trying to make amends with this person, you know, while still holding your boundary of this relationship is now over. But with the Six of Wands, it's like you haven't been successful in that. And it's because of the other person. So maybe you're dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's like this person is just like, the goal of it is to make you miserable. So like, that's just what they're gonna do. And it makes them feel good to do that, which is slightly narcissistic. So if this is vice versa, don't yell at me. All right? But you're just being yourself, and being yourself is someone that's like a kind, gentle person, but they're just, no matter what you do, they're just trying to make you miserable. And that happens sometimes, you know? All right, so let's roll into dare to, oops, excuse me, my jade fell down. Dare to bear all. Let's do that. Tell me about dare to bear all for my Taurians for the mid to end of January 2021. And so what this message is sort of saying, you know, for both alien and this card is that despite how other people behave, just make sure you're being true to yourself. And if you are a super kind person, like continue to do that regardless of however this person's acting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So basically it's telling me that, and you know, we're going to get a lot of like past people readings as we move into retrograde on the 30th. So we're in the pre-shadow period. So If, you know, you're not interested in X stuff at the moment, maybe not the right reading or reader, depending on, you know, what's going on here. So yeah, you took a chance on a new relationship because whoever this person was, they made you feel like you were alone, and not for like a day, not for a week, not for a month, you know, for a long period of time. You were doing everything on your own, and that maybe you were, you know, maybe you're a parent, you're a mom, or you're a dad, and you're taking care of the entire house, and you're financially taking care of it, and everyone in it, and you're taking care of your entire family, and, you know, you just needed a little bit of help, and this person just left you drowning, you know, and you just got to a certain point where you're like, okay, whatever. And with the Two of Cups, you met the person that you're supposed to be with, in the process of maybe leaving this person. So with the Ten of Swords in reverse, like, you're no longer stressed about that because you've really met like the person whose soul aligns with yours, which is really great. So congratulations. And I don't know if, you know, it's like regardless of how much you talked about what you needed to this person, Leo, sorry, my dog is like constantly eating the garbage. I don't know why. So he's going to go in his crate in a minute, but, just 1 second, please. I'm so sorry. Stop. Okay. I am so sorry about that. Okay. So Knight of Swords, it's like you did everything that you could do. You said everything you could say, and it didn't change the situation. And with Judgment in reverse, it's like this person just never showed up. And with the Eight of Cups, you walked away. You're done. You're like, you know, I found my moon and my stars. I'm out, you know. And the Ace of Pentacles, like maybe you lost money in the situation, or you just weren't able to be your most abundant and best self while you were with this person. And that's really cool because it means you know who you are, and you're not apologizing for it anymore. And you're just saying like, this is what I need in my life to be happy, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes, you know, even if it means like leaving this behind and changing the way that my life is structured. And also with the Magician in the reverse, it's like, you just stopped kind of manifesting a solution to this problem. So, all right. So polish your communication skills. So tell me about that. Tell me about polish your communication skills for Taurus mid to end of January. I don't know why November came into my head, so maybe that's important to you. It could be maybe like your person, your person's like Scorpio or something. I don't know. Okay. Polish communication skills. Yeah, there's a lot of like toxicity with like a toxic dynamic between you and your ex-husband, your ex-wife, your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you know? Maybe you have kids with this person. I'm getting like a strong vibe that this could be for people that have kids because it shows a restructuring of like money and family. It was like, I think you for a long time have told this person how unhappy you are. And maybe you're even to the point where you're like, I left you because you make me unhappy and there's something wrong with you. Like, I see the Sun in reverse here. I see the Devil in reverse here. Like, you had to get away from like whatever this was. It was making you feel like you were drowning. And Empress in reverse, it's like you weren't the best you. And so then, you know, when you realized you couldn't manifest a change to the situation, you manifested a new life for yourself. And that just means that you had to go off on your own. That means that your marriage has ended or will be ending very shortly. And you realize that maybe like you're not the one that really needed to change your mindset, or maybe you needed to change your mindset about trying to make a situation work that's not going to for the rest of your life. I know people are like, oh, whatever, like we got married, but to me, like marriage is a very serious thing. And it's not everyone, because obviously we have people that are like polygamists and have poly relationships, which there's no problem with that, but not so much my style. And that doesn't mean that any of this is in any kind of judgment, because I get why people do it. So yeah, with the Four of Swords in the reverse here, it's like you've now stated to this person, like, this is why I needed a passionate new beginning. And with that, you know, and it was because basically the Wheel of Fortune wasn't turning in your favor, like it wasn't getting any better. You were unhappy. You didn't want to live your life like that. And you found your soulmate, and that happens with people sometimes. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get some outcome cards for Taurus. Tell me about the outcome for Taurus in the situation with their with moving forward from their past person. A new start's coming, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. If this relationship ends, you're still good, and if you have kids, they're good too. And don't let pride get in your way. So we talked about the polishing of the communication skills. So what that tells me is that, you know, maybe this person's coming at you with some really toxic words and language, and you have been dealing with this for so long that you just like have no filter on like what you're saying. Like, I don't love you. I'm off with this other person. They're better than you. You know, like just don't, you know, it's not going to help it. And recognize when it's come from like an ego place versus a heart space, you know, but also it doesn't mean that you have to be like, I'm so sorry for leaving you, blah, blah, blah. You know, like you don't need to necessarily do that either. You could say, I'm sorry that our relationship ended, but this is what I want for my life. And, you know, just say it in a nicer way. Take responsibility for your actions. Yeah. Be of service and appreciate your talents. So it's basically saying that, you know, if you are the one to end this and you have kids and things like that, you know, just say, I wanted to live my life in a happy way. And, you know, maybe your kids are young and they won't understand that right now, but one day they will understand that. And I have kids. So for all the people that think I look like I'm like 20, I'm not. I'm in my 30s. But so I know what that feels like. And then be of service. And I don't think it means be of service to other people. Like, yes, obviously make a concerted effort to spend more time with your children. And share, you know, your new happy life with them, with your new person, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But it's saying that, you know, one of your talents is healing and being of service to like the universe. And it's saying the more that you do that, the more you're going to feel like yourself. So, let's take a quick look at, you know, tell me about how Taurus's past person that they're leaving is feeling about them right now. And we'll take a look at the connection, and then we'll close this one out. Or we'll pull an outcome card and close this one out, okay? Infatuation. So there's like a kind of toxic dynamic from how this person feels about you. And it could be like they're addicted to you. They're addicted to the situation. Maybe they have an addiction. You know, it could be whatever, like a compulsion to love you. And that happens. People get obsessed, you know. Farewells, like they feel like you're really done with them. You're saying goodbye, you're walking away. And then avoiding, they're trying to stop this, literally stop this from happening. Okay, so tell me about infatuation for Taurus's person. Yeah, Ten of Swords. They're like very much in their head and the High Priestess. Like they think, even though they're not acting like it, they think you are like the greatest thing ever. And you know what? Maybe you are. But, you know, they need to treat you that way. Okay, tell me about farewells for Taurus's person and how they feel about them. Yeah, they see you not giving this another shot with the Fool in reverse here. Yep. And the Devil, because it's toxic. This is the dynamic that you want. Maybe there is some obsession, like we talked about. So, and then avoiding. So tell me about avoiding for Taurus's person. Yeah, like they think if they don't, you know, participate in maybe the divorce or the ending of a situation, that it's somehow going to save it, but it's not. Okay, so tell me about the connection between Taurus and their person. Give me 2 cards. I'll take that one. Elusive, okay. Intangible, dishonest, and tricky. All right, give me one more. Thank you, Spirit. Concealing. Yeah, there's a lot of secrets going on, like, in this relationship, and I think for a potentially long time. Maybe it has to do with money. Maybe it has to do with, like, other parties. It could be really whatever you want. Okay, so tell me about elusive for the connection. And it may be, you know, Taurus, that you are hiding elements of your new relationship from this person. Yeah, so it seems like something financially is going really well for you, and you don't want this person to know. Or with the Queen of Pentacles, like you've set up a new life with someone else and you don't want anyone to know. And there's a part of you that kind of like feels bad because maybe, you know, the kids live with that person full time and then you get them sometimes, or, you know, there's something about it that's giving, like keeping you up at night. Maybe about being so happy and not with their parent or whatever the case may be. And with the Two of Cups, yes, you don't let them know how happy you truly are without them, or your kids for that matter. Okay, so tell me about concealing for Taurus's connection with their person. yeah, it seems like, you know, as this new relationship gets more serious, that the secret's kind of out. So maybe we talk about kind of like a past and then a present. So right now the secret's out, that you're happy, you're living here, this is what you're doing, this is who you're doing it with. Queen of Swords, and you've turned into kind of someone that's like a little bit cold, and you're just not tolerating mistreatment from this person. And Six of Swords, you're cutting things off from the past and moving forward, with the exception of literally your children or your dogs or, you know, whatever. Okay, so Spirit, give me an outcome card for Taurus for the end of January 2021. What's the outcome towards the end of January in this situation? Lots of flying, excuse me. The Empress, you are literally growing abundance in your womb, and not necessarily a baby. It could be a baby, but it could just be your world has now become abundant. You are happy, the secret's out, you're doing what you're doing, you're moving on. Six of Swords, you're, you know, paddling off in your water Uber, Water and Fire Tarot, love you. And things are great. So, all right, Taurus, this has been your end of January tarot reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you check out TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. That'll be in the description box below. If you're looking for a personal reading, make sure that you check out my email. You can email me there if you prefer that, or DM me on Instagram. I always answer that quickly. And we'll see you next time. Okay, bye.